So guys, just very quick before we start, I want everyone to stand up. Do a quick warm up. Everyone stand up, stand up, stand up. We've been sitting all day. Luis, you too, man. Okay, stand up.
Everybody stand up.
Don't worry,
okay.
I won't make you do jumping jacks or anything. There we go. Okay, I want everyone to look at the ceiling. Notice something on the ceiling. All right, I want everyone to look at your feet. Look at your feet. Notice something about your feet. All right. Everyone look to the wall to your left. Notice something on the wall. Notice something on the wall. Okay, good. All right. I want everyone to feel the temperature in the room. Is it hot? Is it cold? Feel the air. All right, good. Do one of these stretches right here. A little stretch. All right, other side. Good. All right. Okay. Thank you. I know I feel better. Luis was like, thank God. I thought he was going to make me do burpees and jumping jacks. And now Chris is here. Just timing is impeccable. So guys, today I want to talk to you guys. Does everyone have a pen and a notepad handy?
Yep. Okay.
So today I want to talk to you guys. Hey, Chris. Welcome, Chris. All right, maybe he's there. All right, today I want to talk to you guys about follow-up. Okay? This is the greatest sales secret of all time. The follow-up is where your money is. Hey, Chris, good to see you. Okay? So I want you guys to write this down. V-A-F-U. Spelled like this. V-A-F-U. Okay? And that stands for, and you can write this down, it stands for value added follow-up. Value added follow-up. Okay. Now this is something that when I started my sales career, I did not know what value added follow-up was. Value added follow-up is when you reach out, the customer actually appreciates you reaching out and you're actually building a relationship. The only thing I knew how to do when I started my career was I would do the follow-up without the value added. I want you guys to look at your piece of paper and I want you to cover up the VA. What's left?
FU.
FU. Okay. Who's ever FU'd their customers? That's hey, Jean, just checking in, touching base. Did you think about it? Hey, it's me again. Right? So who's ever seen the movie Goodfellas? Who's seen the movie Goodfellas? You guys, Chris, remember Joe Pesci in the movie? F you, pay me. Okay, so you need the VA, you need the value added. Okay. Now here's the problem is in follow-up, check this out. 2% of sales are made on the first contact. 3% of sales are made on the second contact. 5% on the third, 10% on the fourth. Guess where all the money is, everybody?
Wow.
80% of sales are made between the 5th and 12th contact.
Yeah.
Okay.
Frequency.
Who's ever had to follow someone up? Raise your hand if you've ever had to follow up even more than 12 to get a deal. Raise your hand if you've ever had to be in there, right?
More than 12?
Wow, you guys have short sales cycles. Yeah. No? Man, you guys, so this is where, okay, good. This is an opportunity because there's probably deals that you're missing because persistence, it actually works, but you need to have the value added. So I'm going to share with you, instead of giving you a bunch of theory, I'm going to get right into some strategies that you guys could use for follow-up. Okay, the first one, write this down, the handwritten card. The handwritten card. This is the most simple that you're like, Ryan, why would I write a handwritten card, man? That's so old school. You're a millennial. What are you doing? What are you doing to me? You know? How many of you guys, aside from your birthday or Christmas, how many of you guys have received a handwritten card in the last year? Raise your hand. That was not Christmas or birthday. Okay, one person. How many of you guys received a text or an email today? Raise your hand. Okay. So one method of follow-up, most people don't receive in an entire year except Christmas and birthdays. The other method people receive constantly, every day, all the time. So do you think a handwritten card would stand out?
Yeah, definitely.
Like crazy, yeah? And by the way, it's a super simple note. It's just, hey, Mary, really appreciate your time and the opportunity. Denise, and your number. That's it. Merci beaucoup pour votre temps et l'opportunité. Okay, if you want to add something personalized, customized, specific to them, you could add that as well. Okay, and what we do in our office is anyone that we do a presentation with, we send a handwritten card after the presentation. So every single person that takes a meeting with us, we send a handwritten card after. I promise you that this will make an impact. But by the way, remember, this is just one of 2 or 3 or 4 or 12. So I'm gonna show you a couple more, okay? Here's another one. This is called Thought of You When I Saw This. So like I want to show you guys actually where we came up with these strategies. So if you go inside your program, okay, everyone still has their logins and they're all set up on the program, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So if you go to the sales row and you scroll to the right, there's going to be this thing called the follow-up tool. Who here has been inside the follow-up tool? Raise your hand. Okay, this is where your money is, guys. This thing is unbelievable. You click the follow-up tool and Grant's going to pop up and he's going to say, hey, how long has it been? Ça fait combien de temps? I can't speak French properly. How long has it been since you actually presented to the customer and they had to think about it? Was it today? Yesterday? Ça fait 2 jours, 3 jours, 4 jours, 5 jours, 10 jours. Okay, and there's all these different strategies. So we talked about day 2 is a handwritten card. Day 5, Grant's going to say, thought of you when I saw this. Pensez-vous? Thought of you when I saw this. So what you're going to do is you're going to find something or you're going to know something. How many of you guys personally know something about your customers? Like what their kids are into or their favorite sports team? You guys know personal stuff about your customers?
Few.
Right? So that's something to pay attention to. And I'm going to teach you a tip on that. Okay? Here's an example. I have my colleague in passing, meaning like it was just kind of just they were talking business, but it came up that the guy really likes cars. He likes Corvettes. So it's, hey, Kent, Morgan here, Grant Cardone, saw this article the other day on the new ZR1. You guys know what ZR1 is, right? It's a Corvette.
Yeah.
What does the customer respond with? On va faire le deal. Okay? So I want you to write this down. When you F you, they go like this. Okay? They back off. Who here has had a salesperson call them a bunch and just annoy them and they look at their phone and it's like, ugh, not taking that call. Who's had that experience? Who's had that experience? Yep. Okay. When you vafu, Write this down. When you VAFU, they will bring up the deal. And they like taking your call. They like looking at your text. They like looking at your email. So you want to come from a place of value, and they will bring up the deal. Just by you being in front of them, they will bring up the business. But start from value always, always, always. Okay? Here's another example. Thought of you when I saw this, because we were talking about hockey, and I'm a big Habs fan, and he's a big Habs fan. And he says, thanks for sending this over. It is a great place to watch a game. We were talking about the old forum, right? I just returned from a few weeks off and will be looking to sign up. So when you VAFU, they do what?
Respond.
They bring up the deal. They respond with the deal. Exactly. Okay. Now here's an example. Here's an example of something that we call recon. Who knows what recon stands for?
Reconnaissance.
Ooh, Roberta's good. Reconnaissance. Tell me what reconnaissance means. It's a military term.
So you're going to check things out without them knowing.
Yes. I think one of you guys was ex-military, no?
No.
I feel like Chris has killed some people. Now I got his attention.
Yeah.
Like in a good way. So it's a military term where, like, before you attack a village, you go out and you scope out. Right? So in the sales world, what I did was what do we have to do recon? LinkedIn, Google, Facebook. Okay, so every time you present to someone, I want you guys to look them up on LinkedIn, Google. Like, maybe their kids go to the same school as you, or they have similar interests, or, like, I want you to look at something about them that isn't just what you're talking about on the deal. Okay, so for this deal, it's a place in Winnipeg, or near Winnipeg. It's a small town in Manitoba called Killarney. And I Googled the city that they're in. And I found out that the city is a big wheat city. And I was working the deal with my colleague Steve. And I'm sure you guys could read this. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Steve says when we get this deal done, he's going to invite you down to his farm in Indiana to thrash some wheat. Got a guy on staff that has a tractor just like that. Wow. And it's this connection that has nothing to do with the deal, but you become more real to them and you form a real relationship. So I just want to let you guys know, like, when you actually start doing this stuff, like, follow-up becomes fun and you get to really know people. Like, how many of you guys are friends with some of your clients? Yeah, it's freaking awesome, right? Like, Luis, like, it's such a better experience than just like, let's do business.
Yeah, for sure.
You know,
it
like,
breaks all the ice.
Right? Yeah, exactly. So, like, you know, I found out about my clients that a lot of them are just really, really cool people. And you guys probably deal with executives who are usually pretty cool people. So reconnaissance, do recon. Look up things about people. Stalk them on Facebook. It's not really stalking, it's recon. And don't find out their dog's name and be like, hey, I looked you up. So how's your wife Cindy? Like don't do it like that, right? You have to use let's use some common sense here, right? Okay. Here's another one where I found out that the guy was a big fan of the Patriots. Any NFL fans here? Or just the CFL? Yeah, Chris?
NFL.
Denise?
Sure.
Yeah, what are your teams? What are your teams?
Minnesota Vikings.
Oh, okay. There we go. Pittsburgh. Now I apologize about Big Ben. It's all very sad. But I know you'll get someone good next year. Okay, so I did a little Photoshop. I said this is what it'll be like when you guys are on Cardone, and I photoshopped his face onto Tom Brady, He says, lol, nicely done. And by the way, do you guys ever get those deals where like the customer is just like very, yup, okay, deco, okay. Like they're just very like, like they won't crack a smile. Who's ever had that customer? They're just like tough. They're just like, okay. Who's had that? Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Okay. These guys, I swear to you, these guys were so cold. Same thing for this one, by the way. Same thing for this one. They were just like so cold. They were so like I couldn't tell anything about them. And then I sent him this, and then he sent me this back. Lol, nicely done. Found me on Facebook. I take it. Ha ha ha. And the minute, same thing for the last one is like when I get people to laugh and like me, like the walls start to come down. And the whole transaction changed. And for both of these deals, like deals happened in like a span of 2 days because it showed that I cared more just about the business. It's like I cared about them. And this has to come off genuine, right? It has to be real. It's not a phony thing. It's like I genuinely want to help them, right?
Yeah.
And I took it a further level. If you guys saw the Super Bowl about 4 years ago where the Patriots beat the Falcons, I sent them this. And then he said this. Ouch, sorry, bro. This is an executive, by the way. Like, I want you guys to write this down. Executives are people just like you and me.
Yeah, right.
Executives are people just like you and me. They like to laugh. They like to drink beer or wine. Denise is not into beer. She likes the Pinot. Sauvignon Blanc.
Oh, must be red.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. There you go. Okay. Cab Sav or Cab Merlot. Okay. So they're people just like you and me. They like to laugh. They have hobbies. They have kids. They're just people. So he's like, ouch, sorry, bro. This guy's running a multi-million-dollar business and he called me bro. And then he says this. I do the VAFU. He does what?
Brings the deal.
Yeah.
Brings up the deal. Hey, good. I forgot programs don't change until Monday night, so we won't have our sales meeting until Tuesday morning. Does that work for you? He's asking for a meeting from me,
Yes.
right? Wild, right? If I called him and I said, hey, are we doing the deal? Hey, have you thought about it yet? You think he would reply that? He'd be
No
like, ugh,
chances.
that guy again. Okay. Okay. So yeah, like you guys be like, and by the way, here's the good news is so many salespeople are doing that. Like they're just being like that classic salesperson that it's very, very easy to stand out and make a real impression with people. Who knows what this date is?
Oh, Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo.
Yep. So for my current clients, you guys have current clients, right? You have like a book of business.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Okay. Send a sombrero. And then they text back. They text back, right? Picture of his daughter. Sometimes they text back other stuff. You know, on Saint Jean Baptiste, just text them a little fleur de lis. Like just a emoji.
Yeah.
It's communication. Like, you know, like just different things that you could text people. The final one, this is what we call, I won't play the volume, but this is what we call a selfie video follow-up technique. Okay, write that down, the selfie video. Okay, and this is very simple. I'll tell you what I'm saying in the video in a second. I'm gonna write this out for you guys. So if it's before meeting, okay, looking forward to meeting Tuesday at whatever it is, right? Just wanted to put a face to the name. How do you say that in French? I want to put a face to the name. Who knows?
Mettre un visage sur le nom.
Mettre un visage sur le nom. Okay. Any questions? You have my cell. That's the whole message. It's like a 20-second video.
Yeah.
Okay. And it makes it human. It humanizes the whole thing. And it's the selfie video is one of the best follow-up techniques on the planet. Why? Because they don't have to respond to it. And it's as close to as in person as you could get. Like the phone is the voice, the text is writing, and the picture is a visual. The selfie video combines all of them. Okay, so it's very simple. So it's just you pull open your phone, you hit the camera button, you go to video, you flip it to yourself. And here's the deal, write this down, start smiling. So one of the mistakes, when you guys send a video to people, it sends a little preview with a play button. You guys know what I'm talking about? Okay, so here's the mistake that some people do, is they start the video like this. And then it sends a preview of them like, and then they start smiling, right? So you want to start smiling, record. Okay, so smile, record, and then you just go, hey, Mary, looking forward to our meeting on Tuesday. Ryan here. I just wanted to put a face to the name. Je vais mettre un visage sur le nom. Si vous avez des questions, appelez-moi. Ça, c'est mon cellulaire. Merci beaucoup. That's it.
Yeah.
Great. I have to jump
Okay.
off. I've got another meeting starting now. Okay. Sorry.
No problem, Roberta. That's pretty much it for the meeting. Thank you so much. If you have any
Thanks, Ryan.
questions, let me know.
Will do. Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you, Ryan. Thank you so much.
Okay.
That's good.
Awesome. You guys also have a hard stop? I'm just about to wrap up.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay. So after the meeting, it's very similar. It's just, hey, great meeting you. Do you guys have a product to show?
Well, we have a line sheet
Like
that shows all our who we represent. So we send them that.
So that's the cool thing about the video. You could show them that, right? So let's say they were thinking about a particular option, like, hey, I know you were talking about this conveyor, or this blender or this centrifuge. Hey, I wanted to show you that there's this option, or I know you had to talk it over with so-and-so. I just wanted to show you, and you could share this video with him or her. Check this out. Thought it would help build your case. Okay, show something. And then it's contextual, right? Ça dépend sur la situation. So the after the meeting video is also very important. So it's like I had to talk to someone, or I wasn't sure on this option. You could show more options, show what you were showing. And it's very, very like hands off. It's very non-pressure because they don't have to respond to it, but it's giving them information. And that's why it's so good. Like, how many of you guys, when you shop for a car, who's bought a car in the last like 5 years? Yeah. Okay, good. Would you have, okay, good. All of us almost. So would you have found it beneficial if after the appointment or before the appointment, the sales rep sent you a video tour of the car? You know what I mean? Like you'd be like, wow, like, okay, good. Like what do they do usually? They cut off the information. They don't show you anything. I don't know if I could swear with you guys. I gotta keep it.
No, you can swear.
They don't show you anything. I'm out. Okay, so guys, that's pretty much it. Those are some strategies. If you want more strategies, I think I shared with you like what did we go through, like 8 or something? There's a whole set of strategies that you could use where you could follow up with someone for like literally an entire year.
Yeah.
So like go through the program. If there's anything I could do to help you guys, what I'll do is I'll put my cell over here. I'm gonna blow this up for you. If you have any questions, hey Ryan, I didn't understand what you meant, or hey, I want some more strategies. Where can I find that follow-up tool? You have questions. This is my direct cell. Call or text me. If you're deep into your 5th glass of Cab Merlot on a Saturday night at midnight, do not text me. But otherwise feel free to text me anytime. All right, or call me.
Okay. Okay, Ryan,
Okay.
thank you so much.
Thanks,
I
guys,
have to
so
jump
much.
up. Okay.
I appreciate your time, guys. Okay.
Okay. Thank
Thanks.
you.
All right.
Bye.
Thanks.
Bye.
Peace.